TikTok's here. So now we have 16 people on TikTok. So yeah. All right, guys. So we'll jump right into this. So thank you guys for all joining me. Let me turn this light up so you can see my beautiful face. Okay. Hey guys, so what's up? So real quick, here's kind of what's going on today. So today Biden dropped another hint about what could be happening in his stimulus plan. Okay, so he tweeted that it's time to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. And he hopes that the House and Senate will pass it quickly. The last time Biden spoke on raising minimum wage to $15 an hour was back in May of 2019. What's also to be expected in Biden's stimulus plan is $2,000 stimulus checks, forgiveness of a minimum of $10,000 per person of federal student loans, and free COVID-19 vaccinations. Okay, so Joe Biden first released his emergency action plan on March 26, 2020. So all of this, what I'm kind of saying right now, Joe Biden also kind of like saying, hey, I'm going to release this. But this is back in March 26th of 2020. So this is kind of like a rough draft. The final version is expected to come out in 2 days. Guys, remember the emoji we talked about yesterday? Let me see that emoji. Let me see if you're taking notes and you know what's going on. Let me see that emoji. What's up, Strawberry Gang? Let me see that emoji. Who's going to drop the emoji first? I'm looking for this emoji. Who's going to drop it first? Okay, so his plan is kind of like a rough draft. So that's what we're expecting out right now. So remember, guys, Thursday, January 14th is when this is expected to drop. There we go. I see the emojis. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's the emoji I like to see. Look at Al on Instagram with the emoji. Look at that with the emoji. Awesome, guys. And hey, if you're on this live and you consistently watch this live or you consistently hear, let me know scale 1 to 10. How valuable are these lives? Should I keep doing them? Should I stop them? Let me know in the comment section, scale 1 to 10. How valuable do you find my lives? Just let me know. What's up? I'm going to say my shout outs on YouTube. What's up, Rosa? What's up, Hugo? Welcome back, Brandon. What up, Ducky? What up, Maria? What up, Tika? What up, Maria? What up, Blanca? Welcome back. What up, Hugo? Brandon, Maria, Ingrid. Welcome back, Ingrid. You weren't here a couple of days. I don't know where you've been. Okay, we got 10, 10, 10, 100, 10, 10. Awesome. 10. We got 10 on Instagram. We got 10, 10, 1,000. Oh my gosh, Janetta with 1,000. I am new to the lives. Okay, we got a bunch of 10. So you guys found so much value in these lives. So I'm going to continue to do them every day for you guys. So that's kind of like my plan to at least run out of gas. So you continue to find value in them. I will continue to do them. My goal is to work on staying very focused for you guys so I can knock out these questions. One, because you never answer my question. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah. So so I'm gonna do a quick recap for you, the guys that's just joining. It looks like the amount when I first started this live, it was only like 200 of you guys. Now it's 1.5K. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a recap. So today, Biden dropped another hint about what could be included in his stimulus plan. He tweeted that it's time to raise minimum wage to $15 an hour, and he hopes that the House and Senate will pass it quickly. The last time Biden spoke on raising minimum wage to $15 an hour was back in May of 2019. What's also expected, and it's also to be expected in Biden's plan, is $2,000 stimulus. Y'all know the 2K stimmy dance? What up, Strawberry Gang? Yeah, Ingrid, what have you been? Ingrid, hey guys, on YouTube, Ingrid's another one of those regular followers, and I haven't seen them in a couple of days. I haven't seen that face. Also, it is 31 of you guys watching on YouTube with only 14 likes. Let's bump that number up. Okay, so what's also expected to be included in Biden's plan is $2,000 stimulus checks. $2,000 stimulus check. Also, to forgive a minimum of $10,000 per person of federal student loans and free COVID-19 vaccination. So this is called, you can Google this. This is called Biden's Emergency Action Plan. Biden's Emergency Action Plan. So he's been talking about this for quite some time now. So the Biden Emergency Action Plan was first released on March 26, 2020. So all of this stuff that I'm kind of talking about is what Biden's been talking about for some while now. So it's kind of like a rough draft. And now that he's in our office, it's easier for this to pass. Okay, so for the $2,000 stimulus checks to pass, for to have your student loans forgiven up to $10,000, for free COVID-19 vaccination, right? So just because Biden is talking about this, realize that no president actually has the power to push this out by himself. It takes one of two things, right? First, Congress has to pass it. And the Congress, there's two parts that make up Congress, guys. There's two parts that make up Congress. It is the House and it is the Senate. Now, the House or Senate can be either blue or red. The House or Senate can be, thank you for those gifts. Guys, I love when you guys send gifts, and I love when you guys say thank you, and I love when you guys subscribe on YouTube. So the two kinds of things. So the House is, it's two parts, right? So the House and the Senate, they can either be blue or red. Well, guess what? The Senate is blue. The House is red. I don't know which one I said which. The Senate is blue, the House is red, and the president, which is the White House, is also red. I mean, blue. Look, everybody blue, okay? So when everybody's blue, things are so much easier to pass. That's why Joe Biden had so much confidence in his voice that he's going to get this passed. And he's making a promise, guys, that this is going to happen quickly. He said $600 stimulus, $600 stimulus checks were not enough. They were not enough. And, I agree. So he's going to pass something. So without a doubt in my mind, like, you know how like they say 9 out of 10 dentists recommend? I say all of the dentists going to recommend that you will see some type of $2,000 stimulus check. And it could be something that's more targeted, which means it's going to the people who actually need it. So who's actually focusing on that. Okay? So yeah. Yeah, guys. I love you guys. So that's kind of what's going on right now, and we'll go one time with remix. I'm gonna recap one more time for you guys, okay? Then also, if you guys want to know like whatever the recap is, you can also just go to my YouTube. I make sure it's the first thing I say in the video, so you guys are like, what's the recap? What's the recap? Oh, what's the recap? Recap. Do the recap. Look, if you ever want another recap, you can go to my YouTube. It's at Duke Loves Taxes. And it's always the first thing I try to say in these lives. And hi, YouTube. This is by the way, YouTube is my favorite spot. Okay, so I don't mean no harm. Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. But yeah, I'm really trying to blow up my YouTube. So let's go with this recap. Focus. Remember, focus. Guys, if you see me getting off track, just tell me to focus, okay? Okay, so focus. Okay, all right. 2K student. Okay, woohoo. Focus. Okay, focus. Okay, cool. So today, Biden dropped another hint about what could be included in his stimulus plan. He tweeted that it is time to raise minimum wage to $15 an hour. And he hopes that the House and Senate will pass it quickly. Remember, I told you earlier, in order for something to, so here we hear Biden saying he hopes that the House and Senate will pass it quickly, right? Because at first Biden's like, $15,000 an hour. Whoa, what would you guys do? Let me know in the comment section what you guys would do if you got paid $15,000 per hour for a single week. What would you do with that money? Let me know in the comment section. So here we have that Biden saying, hey, yeah, the House and the Senate has to pay this. He's not saying he can pay this, pass this. He's saying the House and the Senate. That's how that's how anything gets passed. All right. So the House and the Senate, and the House and the Senate is both now blue. Focus. Okay, got it. The House and the Senate is both now blue. Okay. So the last time that Biden spoke on raising minimum wage to $15 an hour was back in May 2019. Okay, so I'm gonna click real quick. I asked a question. I want to read these answers. People say I would buy a house. I would buy a house. People on YouTube. 20 likes. Yeah, let's get some more likes on YouTube. What would you guys focus? I'm focusing. That's Lucas. Give it back to the community. Donate. Okay. Everybody, and there's so many people who's like, "What's the strawberry story? What's the strawberry story?" That's so funny. Okay. What's also to be expected is Biden is included. What's also to be expected in Biden's stimulus plan is $2,000 stimulus check. So we know we've been hearing about this a while. Also, to forgive a minimum of $10,000 per person of federal student loans and free COVID-19 vaccination. So Biden's already been talking about this, and he released this in a statement called the Biden Emergency Action Plan. You can Google that, you can read it yourself, but this is kind of where I'm reading from. And so this was released back on March 26, 2020. So all of this, what I'm saying, is kind of like a rough draft right now. So that's kind of what's going on right now. Will adult dependents receive? So the question is will adult dependents receive $2,000? We don't know yet. What you will know is on Thursday. So Thursday, January 14th. Let me see the emojis. So I know you're paying attention. And you want your questions answered. There we go. Someone asked a question like I don't like to be asked. Wait, where'd it go? Guys, sometimes I try to scroll up on it. Okay. Nicole, thank you for putting this, and thank you for putting the strawberries. I will now answer your question. Nicole wants to know, will each dependent get $2,000? So Nicole, no idea till that final plan comes out on January 14th. Thank you for asking a question like this, and thank you for putting a strawberry. And Nicole, if I was able to answer your question, please let me know by saying, thank you, dude. You're the best, dude. Love you, dude. Okay. Julian, thank you. Billy, thank you. Crystal, thank you. Ducky, I see you switching up. Edgrid, thank you. Ava, thank you. Okay, Maki Mommy, okay, you must be trying to redeem yourself. Okay, you're allowed to ask questions. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you, Eric, for asking the question like that. Yeah, guys, if you want to ask me a question, just make sure you put this in. At least I can know. What is the best tax platform? If you're filing your taxes by yourself, I would recommend that you use TurboTax. Thank you for the information. Thank you, Eureka, for saying thank you. I really appreciate that. So we get to 2,000. We're not 100% sure till we see that plan on Thursday, January 14th. What about COVID pay? I'm not sure what that question means, Ela. What about COVID pay? How much an hour? When will the checks be? When will the checks be expected to come? Which checks? Because the plan is not going to be released till Thursday, January 14th. What if you get paid off student debt? What if you just paid off student debt? Congratulations, that's dope. I'm not sure if you get the money back, but dude, like you should be excited about that because most people can't. So I would say congratulations. What up, Judy? Hi, Judy. Monos Automotive Detailing. Awesome. We got a business owner. Who are you? Who are business owners in here? Let me know if we got any business owners. Welcome, Monos Automotive Detailing. Kelly, what's up? I already pre-recorded my 2K Stimmy Dance on TikTok. Okay. Guys, remember the 2K Stimmy Dance we're going to do? It takes 2 shows. Okay, focus. Okay, who do you think will qualify for student loan forgiveness? Oh, that's a good question. Maybe be targeted again. I would hate to speculate, though. I have no idea. Andrea, thank you for that. On the 14th, we got it. Guys, like when I try to scroll up on the TikTok, I gotta go up and down. Guys, if you ever have like more than like 300 people watching your TikTok and you're live and you want to go through the comments, you have to scroll kind of up, then scroll down to go. But if you just try to scroll down, that's not gonna work. But if you scroll up a little bit, then down, this little tip I just learned right now. What about unemployment? What about unemployment? Unemployment is going to be decided on your state, so make sure you check with your state to figure that out. Okay, the 14 got it. Yes, someone with the 14 got it. Awesome. Yeah, hey guys, remember if you're receiving this new unemployment, this $300, is that make sure you are having taxes withheld. That's what's really important. Okay, so that's what really. Will I get the 2K stimmy? Will I get the 2K if I already got the stimulus? Yeah, it's very possible. So all that plan will be released Thursday, January 14th. Make sure you guys write that down. Do you know why a claimed college student who files on his taxes doesn't qualify for the stimulus check? Yeah, that's a great question. It's because if you filed your own taxes, that means you marked that you could be claimed as a dependent, or someone is claiming you as a dependent. So it's really important. And I did make a video, a YouTube on video. How do you make a YouTube on video? I did make a video on YouTube walking you through the process of claiming that recovery rebate credit, and I talked about the college portion too. I want to check that out. So, and it's really important if you're a college student that you file your tax return as soon as possible. Look at Ducky. Hey, dude, can you explain what the item is? Yeah, so it's a loan for small business owners, and if you have a side hustle on the side, it's kind of similar to the PPP, but the item loan it cannot be forgiven, and the PPP loan can be forgiven. Now, the item grants is free money. There's certain qualifications you have to meet for that. TikTok has better quality. I'm going back to there. See ya, Austin. I'm trying to start a non-emergency transportation company. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You should try it. Good question, Billy. That's what I'm going. That's the only thing I think is worth it. Yeah. Super appreciative of you. Thanks for all the info you do. I love watching you. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Holland. Tell them that they need to come to YouTube. They might have a better chance of getting their questions answered. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, forgiving you too. Exactly. LLC Escort, my friends. What's up? Okay, so let's say remember scroll up and down. Is it 2K stimmy? Is it every time I see 2K, like I automatically say stimmy. Like y'all got that dance like stuck in my head. Do the 2K stimmy, do the 2K. Remember, guys, you guys promised me if the $2,000 stimulus checks get passed, you guys promised me that you're gonna do that dance. Is it 2K? Almost did it again. Is it 2K monthly payment or a one-time payment? So it's no idea yet. That plan is going to be announced on Thursday, January 14th. That's when it will be 100% clear what's going. Just join. Welcome. And guys, if you're coming from the For You page, let me know. Say, hey, I'm on the For You page. I don't know who you are, but hi. So just let me know if you're from the For You page. Hell yeah, I'm busy. That dance move at the bank. Y'all gonna be doing the 2K stimmy dance at the bank. Focus. Kelly, thank you for telling me to focus. Kelly on Facebook said about focus. What about hazard pay for essential workers? Hopefully that's included in the new stimulus plan. That was something included in the HEROES Act. So hopefully we'll see that very soon. I'm on the For You page. What up, FYP? What up, FYP? Hey, what's up, For You page? Make sure you guys give me a follow. It tells me if you guys follow. You're amazing. You're the only one I actually trust to listen to. Awesome. Hey, I'm on the For You page. Yeah. What up, For You page? Nice. What up, For You page? How you guys doing? And if you guys are just like figuring out who I am, I've been following these stimulus. Oh my god. I don't bit my tooth. You ever bit your tooth? Like how? It felt weird. I've been following the stimulus updates very closely. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. So if you want to continue to stay updated on these stimulus plans, about what's going on, about PPP, about EIDL, that's what I'm doing. The main thing that I do now, guys, the primary thing I do, the primary thing I talk about is taxes. Now, that's where my love is at. That's where my passion is at. And that's what I love doing. I have my own tax firm. So I help business owners with their QuickBooks, with tax planning and tax preparation. So I work with a lot of small business owners and a lot of like freelancers, like if you have OnlyFans as well. Yeah, so especially with tax planning, if your business is doing anywhere, if you have a business, you own a business and it's netting about $50,000, or $100,000, especially if you're doing more than $100,000 in sales, you should definitely reach out to me. You would be an ideal client. So if you know you're making that pretty much good money, or if you know you're going to be making that money going forward in 2021, let's sit down. Let's talk about a tax plan. Let's talk about ways you can save on taxes. You can do that by visiting the link in my bio and clicking hire me. Thank you. And so I'm not sure if it's going to be 1,400 or 2,000. So guys, let's do a recap real quick for everyone who just joined. Everyone who just joined, so let's do a recap real quick. So today, Biden dropped another hint about what could be included in his stimulus plan. He tweeted that it is time to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. He hopes that the White House and the Senate will pass it quickly. Okay, so the last time Biden talked about raising minimum wage to $15 an hour was back in May 2019, which also to be expected in Biden's plan is, y'all know, $2,000 stimulus checks. And another thing is to forgive a minimum of $10,000 per person of federal student loans and free COVID-19 vaccination. So this is Biden's plan he's been talking about for a while. The name of this plan that I am speaking about right now is called the Biden Emergency Action Plan. This plan was first released on March 26, 2020. So this is kind of like a rough draft, like this is kind of like a rough draft of what's going on. And so this is where I'm getting my information. So this is what I'm kind of expecting. But the final draft, Biden plans to release his final draft in 2 days. Let me see that emoji, because I'm about to tell you the date. And most of you guys already know it. But let me see this emoji. That date is January 14th. Wow. I don't know why I feel like it was more to that. Thursday. Okay, maybe I have to say that is Thursday, January 14th. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Hugo. I don't know why when I was saying like January 14th, I swear it was just supposed to be like a really long day. And that's where it ends. Okay, so let me get to this question. I just started my what's up, Rena? I just started my small business at last May. So confused with taxes. How much do you charge? Or did so go to the link in my if you didn't make my go to the link in my bio. It says hire me. Just fill out that quick application. Make sure you check. Yes, I need help now so we can get you on the calendar. Okay, look at that. I see you. The IRS is still possible a refund. Yes. Thursday, January 14th. Yep. There you go. Writing. You know what the goal is, guys? I want people to join this live and be like, why is everybody writing? Like, what are we writing? Like, I want just people like to just jump in this live and be like freaking out, like, why is everybody? So let's confuse everybody who's just joining the live and just put like, let's just confuse people, because people are already confused on the strawberries. Like, a lot of people do not understand what the strawberries mean. There's only a select few of people who understands the strawberries. So that confuses people already. Thank you, you're the best. What about the hazardous pay? Hopefully that gets released in the in this new act. Biden plan comes out on the 14th, can pass House immediately, cannot pass Senate until after the 20th. Thank you for that, Joseph. Jacqueline, look at you. I see you writing. So we're talking about the student phone. We'll find that out on the 14th. Yeah. The strawberries was one of the best parts. Hey, dude, quick question. What's up, Michael? Ducky, what up? Don't tell him. Hey, guys, oh my gosh, the Davis. Thank you for the gifts. David's going for 200 gifts. I really appreciate that. Guys, should I tell you guys about the strawberry story? Or should I keep that a secret for the people who actually know? Should I tell them? Or should we just keep it like between us? Like, I don't know. Should I tell them? Or should we just keep it a secret? Should we just keep it on the down low for the people? They're saying no. They're saying stop talking. Queen is saying tell. What's up, Brittany? They're saying tell us. They're saying tell it. They're saying tell. Oh, keep it a secret. Keep it a secret. Please tell. I'm so lost. Tell. No. So again, it's like 50-50, like right down the middle. People are saying tell them the story about the strawberries. People are saying do not tell the story about the. So keep it a secret. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna keep it a secret. It looks like a lot of people tell it, please. There's so many people who want to know, but guys, there's so many. Okay, stop. Okay. They're saying, guys, they're telling I cannot tell the secret about the strawberries. So I can't. It's our secret. Not a. Okay, so we're not gonna tell this. We're not gonna tell about the strawberries. All right. So we're not gonna mention the strawberries. I don't want to get beat up about the people. So a lot of people are like tell because it's a focus. Okay, we're gonna focus. Okay, I'm gonna change the subject. Flip a coin. I'm gonna change the subject because a lot of people are saying, okay, focus. Okay, so I'll focus and do a recap. I will focus by doing a recap. Thank you, Hugo. Focus. Okay, so today Biden dropped another hint about what could be included in his stimulus plan. Thank you so much for those guests, sister. I see you going for 200. Oh, you already had 100. See you going for 200. Really appreciate that. Today, Biden dropped another hint about what could be included in his stimulus plan. He tweeted that it's time to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. And he hopes that the House and the Senate will pass it quickly. The last time Biden spoke about raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour was back in May of 2019. What's also to be expected in Biden's stimulus plan is one, $2,000 stimulus check. Okay. What's to be expected? To forgive a minimum of $10,000 of federal student loans. If you owe less than this, I don't know what's going to happen. If you have paid it off, I don't know what's going to happen. What he also wants to do, what he's been talking about, is free COVID-19 vaccinations. So free COVID-19 vaccination. Joe Biden first released, so this, what I'm speaking about right now is I read in Joe Biden's The Emergency Action Plan. So it's called the Biden Emergency Action Plan. This is where I'm getting that information right now. So the way I look at it is it's currently just a rough draft about what could actually happen. The final draft is expected to be released in 2 days. So that's when we're expected to release that in 2 days. So that's when I will have all the answers, kind of know what's going on. Kind of know what's going on and update you guys accordingly. Guys, if you think the minimum wage should be raised to $15 an hour, raise your hand. Or say, no, I did not think the minimum wage should be raised to $2,000. Answer my question. Well, that was rude. You could have asked nicely. How much are they going to put? I have no idea. I'm still mad. Why are you mad? Or blind? I'm still mad. You want to tell us about the strawberries. Guys, they're still talking about the strawberries. They're still talking about the strawberries. Oh my gosh. Raise it to 12. So yeah, who guys think? Okay, so we got Queen thinks they should raise it to 12. Jacqueline, Catherine, Crystal, raise it to 12. Who else thinks they should raise it to 12? Or no, I'm sorry, 15. I'm sorry. I don't know. I read 12 one time. Who else thinks they should raise minimum wage to 15? No, do not raise it. Strawberry story. Oh my gosh. I'm like, give them hints. Hey, give them hints. Well, this is a hint about the strawberry story. Oh my gosh. Focus. We've moved on from strawberries talk. The answer is hard. No from us. Okay, so a lot of you guys are saying no on the $15 an hour. Focus. Focus. Okay. Focus. Thank you. Thank you. Focus. Yes, 15. So I'm saying 14. 15, 13, 10 is decent. 10. Keep looking at us. TikTok said keep looking at us. Dustin from Facebook, will the idle grant when will the idle grant be available? So the idle loan, that portal's open and it's been open for a while. The idle grant portal application is expected to open on Sunday, January 17th. So Sunday, January 17th, make sure you put that down. Mono's Automotive Detailing. Do I have to have an LLC to apply for a small business loan, the PDP, or whatever it's called? It's called DPPP. Call it the triple P. Sorry, let me focus. That was really just inappropriate. Okay, that was crazy. Okay, so it's called I just tried to say 3 Ps. Like, how would you try to say 3 Ps? Okay, so no, you do not have to have an LLC. You don't have to have a corporation. You don't have to have a DBA. You don't have to have an EIN. All you do is have to have a business, right? And what's a business? Well, the IRS defines a business by 2 things, right? So it's an activity that you expect to make an income or profit from. Okay, so if you can prove that if you're doing, like, let's say this piece of paper, right? Let's say I write on this piece of paper. Okay, actually, can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? All right, so that piano. Okay, so here's what a business looks like. Okay, so let's say I want to play the piano, right? I'm playing the piano. Okay, so there's 2 things that I'm doing in this situation. Me playing the piano could either be a hobby or it could be a business. So any activity that you are doing, I want you guys to remember this. Any activity that you are doing is either a hobby or a business, okay? So most businesses start as a hobby. So let's say I'm playing the piano, I'm having fun, and I'm not doing anything, right? But let's say I switch and I start playing the piano. I was like, okay, guys, that would be $5. $5, okay? So guys, that will be $5. Okay, so then I'm now turning this into a business. Now let's say I start taking pictures of me playing the piano, and I start taking videos of me playing the piano, and I start putting it on my website. I start making YouTube channels for it, and I start doing all these other things, what we call marketing. So businesses market, hobbies do not. So the difference, the proof that you have a business is that you are performing an activity. You are performing an activity to make an income or profit. That is the basic definition of a business. If you can prove that you are performing an activity to make an income or profit from, you could qualify to apply for these PPP, for these idols and all that. So it's not necessary for you to have an LLC. It's not necessary for you to have a DBA. It's not even necessary for you to have a business bank account. These are all things that are recommended that you should do later on down the line. But as long as you're performing an activity that you can prove that you can make an income or profit from, you're a business. The second thing in order to have a business is that you're doing this activity with continuity and regularity. So let's say I'm often playing the piano and I'm often asking for money. Like I'm doing it at least at least 4 times a week, or at least 5 times a week that I'm doing this activity. That's a business. If you can just prove those couple of things, guys, if you can just prove those couple of things, well, you have a business. And that's pretty much what a business is. So I get that question a lot. And so, guys, no, you don't need an LLC. You don't need all that. You don't need any of that. Any of that. You don't need any of that to even take business deductions. All right? So just those 2 things. If that makes sense, you understand what a business is now, let me know. Let me know. Say, dude, that makes sense. Or say, no, dude, I still don't understand. Let me know Was I able to answer that question? Monos Automotive. Let me know if I was able to answer your question. Yeah, so the PPP applications opened up yesterday, January 11th. Lang. Thanks, great to know. Thanks, Duke. You're welcome, Ingrid. I applied for the PPP loan and it didn't ask me what amount I wanted. Yeah, it's not going to ask for what amount you wanted. Makes so much more sense. Thank you. So what makes sense? Let me know what part doesn't make sense, and I can just explain it again. So it's only two. So guys, to have a business, okay, so this is something you have a business, you don't need an LLC. To have a business, you don't need a DBA. To have a business, you don't need an EIN. The only thing that you need to do is perform an activity that you expect to make an income or profit from, and you need to do this activity on a regular basis. Bam! If you can do that, you have a business. You can take business deductions, okay? That is what a business is. Okay, that makes sense. Automotive details. So guys, yeah, you don't need none of this fancy stuff to apply for this PPP, okay? Does that make sense? Make sense? Yeah, does that make sense? So like even people who do OnlyFans, they're small business owners. If you do like, Uber, that's all. They're a small business. You can apply for the PPP now. Yes, you can. So you can apply for the PPP as an Uber driver. You can apply for the PPP if you do OnlyFans. You can apply for the PPP if you do, if you do Twitch, if you do YouTube, any of this stuff, guys. If you're considered self-employed, you're pretty much a small business. In my eyes, you're a small business owner. So yes, absolutely. As long as you was doing this activity before January 15, 2020, man, run that, apply. Ask me how. If you want me to make a video on showing you guys how to apply for the PPP, let me know. I'll walk you through. I'll create a YouTube video so you guys can understand, because all I want to do is just help you guys out and provide tremendous value to you guys so you guys can live a happy life, a stress-free, happy life. So let me know. What else? What do you want from me in order to make you happy? Do you want a PPP video? Do you want me to walk you through? More than willing. Absolutely. Please make a YouTube video about it. Okay. So probably this weekend, because I do a lot of work. Okay. Yes, I do taxes. I do. Yeah. Yes, do a video on it. It'd be nice if we could get an amazing credit score too. If you need help with credit, I know an excellent person, Catherine. Just let me know. Send me a message, and I can hook you up with a colleague of mine. So yeah, absolutely, Jackie. Thank you. Yeah, please do a video. Can I apply for PPP if I worked at a restaurant? If you worked at a restaurant, you would. If you're W-2, you can't. Okay, so if you're a W-2, you can't unless you have a side hustle. If you have a side hustle, yes, you can. But you can apply for the PPP my YouTube is at Duke Loves Taxes. I do love taxes. So if I have to make a YouTube video for you guys, absolutely, I will. I'll buy a brand new camera, get a nice little mic. Because my goal, guys, so here's the thing, guys. And here's what I expect. So all I want to do is provide value to you guys and continue to provide value for you guys. In return, all I do is ask for you, hey, subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter, especially my YouTube though. That's all I ask for in return is, hey, you just subscribe to my YouTube. My goal is to really just, blow that up and just take that thing to a whole nother level. That is my ultimate goal. So if you guys, if you appreciate the things that I do for you guys, the free content and information that you receive, if you ever would like to pay it forward, I don't ask for money. All I do is just ask that you subscribe to my YouTube. That would mean the world to me. So, and I love everybody who's currently watching on YouTube. We have 51. You guys are awesome. You guys are seriously like watching me from I don't even have like a fancy setup, and I don't even have lights, and I don't even have a mic, and you guys are still like consistently here. So this is like what's so cool. So I just can't wait to continue to buy equipment, upgrade the quality, And you guys can just watch my progress as it grows. We can watch the other progress because you'll be receiving so much value in return that you'll be able to take yourself or your business to the next level as well. Okay, so guys, I know I kind of went off on the business and tax side because that's my passion. You can clearly see that I'm really passionate about business and taxes. So let me go ahead and do a recap of what happened today. So today, Biden dropped another hint about what could be included in his stimulus plan. He tweeted that it's time to raise the $15, the minimum wage to $15. And he hopes that the House and the Senate will pass it quickly. The last time that Biden spoke on raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour was back in May of 2019. What's also expected in Biden's stimulus plan is $2,000 stimulus checks, forgiveness of a minimum of $10,000 per person of federal student loans, and free COVID-19 vaccination. Joe Biden first released his emergency action plan, right? So what I'm reading right now, guys, the information I'm getting from right now is from the Biden emergency action plan. If you would like to read it as well, we can do a little read along, you know what I'm saying? We can do a little read along. If you would like to read it as well, you can simply Google it and go through it. Okay, so this was so this was first came out on March 26th of 2020. So it's safe to assume what I'm reading is kind of like a rough draft of what's going to be announced in 2 days. Did I say 2 days? That's right, because Biden's plan, his final plan, is expected to be released in 2 days. That is what we will know. If it would be a $1,400 stimulus check, if it would be a $2,000 stimulus check, if it would be 2,000 monthly stimulus checks, if it will be, I don't know, stimulus checks. That's kind of where all of our questions that are being asked right now will be answered on that date. So let me see. Ingrid, I had to pause because Ingrid was already on it. Let me see it. Let me see that you're writing this down because this is the date that it's going to come out. And that date is, Ducky, Cynthia, that date is January 14th. Write that down. That's expected when everything's supposed to come out and drop. So let me see it. Gonna get this money. And guys, remember, the 2K stimmy dance. You guys promised me that if this happens, okay, it takes 2 shoulders. I'm gonna do this really quickly because I can't get distracted. 2 shoulders. Okay, so you just move them, and this is called a 2K stimmy. Do the 2K stimmy. Do the 2K stimmy. Do the 2K stimmy. That's called a 2K stimmy dance, and that's what we're gonna do if these 2K stimulus get dropped, okay? Robert, how do I hire you? You can go to the link in my bio or go to my website, duketax.online, and click the contact. And there's a short form on my website that you can fill out. Yeah. Look at Mikey, mommy. Look at mommy. She wrote that. Awesome. The 2K stimmy, guys. If you know how to do it, you know how to do it. What's up, Hawaii? I've always wanted to go there. Love your dance. Thank you so much. What about the pennants? That's crazy that I just got my that's called the 2K stimmy dance. What's up, Zach? Okay, guys. Yeah. So now you're talking to slow down. You're talking too fast. Hated piano. What? Are we gonna stimulate now? Hopefully. Yeah. Dependence high. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. What's going on? That is like the question that should be asked this entire life. What is going on? What is this man doing? I don't know. You guys are so cool. Thanks. You are absolutely welcome. Do the 2K stimmy. I gave up waiting on my second stimulus. Maria, if it does not come, make sure you claim the recovery rebates credits when you file your 2020 tax return. I heard that we can apply for a loan to open a business through the new bill. Is that correct? Absolutely. Maybe there's other loans out there, but the ones that I am aware of, the ones that's being talked about are the PPP and IDLES. And so you may want to check another one. So that, that would be really cool if there were. Thanks. What PPP would you apply for if you had a side hustle? So there's only one PPP. Okay, yeah, guys. So here was a question. So someone said earlier, like, they never asked me the amount I wanted, because this is how their PPP is determined. It's determined off of your net income. Okay, so when you file your tax return, guys, when you file your tax return, I know it's going to be flipped. I tried to write it backwards. But guys, when you file your tax return, okay, so let me just write it like this. So I know my mirror's going to flip it. I know my camera's going to flip it. Okay, so when you file your tax return, you're going to file a Schedule C. When you file your tax return, if you're a small business owner, if you have a side hustle, if you do OnlyFans, if you do DoorDash, you're going to file a Schedule C, on your personal tax return. That's what you're going to file. When you file your personal tax return, you're going to file a Schedule C to figure out what your PPP amount is, to figure out what you can qualify for, okay? So guys, remember, Schedule C, okay? So Schedule C, I got a new piece of paper. Schedule C is what you're going to file, okay? And then as you look at the bottom of Schedule C, there's line 31. I'm trying to write this backwards. This is line 31, okay? I don't know what that says, but that's supposed to say 31, okay? So it's line 31. You're going to look at line 31. Line 31 has your net profit from your Schedule C. That's where you get your net profit. To determine the amount of your PPP, you're going to take line 31, you're going to divide that number by 12, and you're then going to multiply that number by 2.5. So if you want to know, hey, man, how much PPP can I get? Well, take your net income. Take your net income. And to determine your net income, you take the total amount of money you made. The total amount of money you made minus your expenses. So if you do something like, if you have good books, log into your QuickBooks and then figure out see what your net profit is. If you do something like DoorDash, OnlyFans, Rideshare, anything like that, log into that app. Look how much you have made. Then take in your mileage deduction, right? So I think the mileage deduction is like 57.5 cents for 2020. I really want to say that. What's 2020 mileage rate? So the business mileage rate for 2020 is 57.5 cents. So you want to take the total miles you drove, right? Multiply that by 50 the business miles you drove. Multiply that by 57.5 cents, okay, and then figure it out, okay? So that's how you figure out what your PPP amount. Yes, Schedule C, line 31. Schedule C, line 31. So it's 57.5. That says 13. Yeah, so I tried to write 31, but I don't know how to write 31 backwards. So this is what like 31 looks like, but I was trying to write it backwards because I know like it flips it. So I was trying to write it backwards. Yeah, so it's Schedule C, line 31. So make sure go ahead and get the emojis to figure out what you could qualify for a PPP. Take Schedule C, line 31, divide it by 12, multiply it by 2.5. Okay, so let's say your net income, I have a calculator that's 100. Let's say your net income is $100,000. Okay, your net income is $100,000. The next thing I'm going to do is take $100,000 divided by 12. That gives me $8,333. Okay, then I'm going to multiply that by 2.5. That's 20,000. That's $20,833. That's $20,833. Okay, so what I did is I took my net income, I divided it by 12, and I multiplied by 2.5. That is the PPP amount that you can receive. This is money that if you follow the correct guidelines, you do not have to pay back. What? Dude, I ain't gotta pay it back? Absolutely not. And especially if you're a sole proprietorship, it's so easy to get it forgiven because one of the requirements is to use it for payroll. Okay, so one of the requirements to get your PPP forgiven is to use it as payroll. But so payroll as a sole proprietorship, payroll as when you're self-employed, is just paying yourself. So you receive the PPP money in your business. All you have to do is take the money and transfer it to your account. And guess what? You met the qualifications of having that PPP forgiven. So it's that simple. It's that simple. The hard part is just figuring out if you qualify or not. That's it. Other than that, smooth sailing. So yeah. So it's Schedule C, line 31 divided by 12, multiplied by 2.5. That is your amount. So that's why when you fill out the application, it's not going to tell you, hey, bro, how much you want? Hey, bro, how much what you trying to get? Yeah, this ain't no hookup. Okay? There's a calculation on how they determine a number, and they determine it by that. Dude, you got to go to meditation. Welcome. You don't have to pay back the PPP if you use it correctly, right? So one of the requirements is 60% has to go to payroll. You have to use it for business rent. You have to use it for business utilities. You can use it if your business vandalized during, the riots back in 2020. So it's certain things that you have to use the expenses on. Okay, guys, that's one. It's so simple. Just use expenses on certain things, and that's how you can get that forgiven. So basically, you're saying if we did Uber Lyft February 2020 and continue to go through the whole year, so if you were doing Uber Lyft before February 15, 2020, you can apply for this free loan. It's literally money that you can just get. Okay, and the application's opened yesterday. The application's opened yesterday. You can get this money. Don't let these big businesses, okay, keep all these secrets from you. Guys, I do this for my clients all day long. Okay, so I'm just teaching you the game. You can qualify for this as well. The only difference between like a really small business owner and a big business owner is a big business owners can afford things like lawyers and accountants, people who keep up with the tax law. They can afford things like that. They can afford that. So you know what? When something changes in the tax law, they be like, "Hey, bro, hey, go apply for this loan." Guys, I am doing that for you as you watch this live. Okay, so I am doing that for you as you watch this live. I'm one of those people. I tell my clients, or I shoot out a mass email, like, "Hey, y'all go apply for this." I'm letting you know now. It's legit. Okay. Yeah. What's the least amount of proof you need to prove your business? So to prove your business, so let me pull up these documents that you need. So you're going to need, if you're a small business owner, thank you for the yes. If you're a small business owner, you're going to need to show your records. So it's really good it's really important that you have a clean set of books. This is why I recommend you guys get started with QuickBooks. If you have not got, guys, you know how I recommend TurboTax? I strongly recommend that if you are a business owner, that you use QuickBooks. There's no like, well, maybe. No, QuickBooks, okay? QuickBooks, at least use QuickBooks Simple Start. If you want to hook up on QuickBooks, go to the link in my bio. It's 40% off for 60 months. I am an affiliate with QuickBooks, right? So they give me a link to give to y'all, and y'all can use the link, okay? And it's 40% off for 6 months. When you click that link in my bio, make sure you don't choose the most expensive one. The most basic one you need is called Simple Start. Okay, so you'll get started with Simple Start. That's one thing I 100% you need. So you'll need that. You'll also need, so you're gonna have to apply through the PPP through your bank, okay, or through a bank. I don't recommend that you apply with the PPP with a big bank. So if you bank at a big bank like Chase, Bank of America, don't recommend it, because it's first come first serve. So right, it's gonna be a line. What I would recommend you do is to find a very small bank. Find a very small bank that nobody knows about, and just apply there. That's what I 100% recommend, because yeah, that's just what I recommend. So do it like that. Okay, so they may require you to bring in your 1099 forms. If you're a small business owner, they're going to require you to see your bookkeeping, your records. If you don't have that, they're probably going to ask for bank statements. They're going to ask for a void check. They may ask for your EIN documents and your articles of incorporations if you have them. So yeah, that's kind of what I can think of. I did. If you go to my website, duketax.online, I have a blog article right there that's asking what they're looking for as well. Okay, guys. So it's already 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna end this live by doing a final recap about what's going on. So today Biden hinted that today Biden gave another hint that what can be included in the stimulus plan. He tweeted that it's time to raise minimum wage to $15 an hour, and hopes that the House and Senate will pass it quickly. The last time Biden spoke on raising minimum wage to $15 an hour was back in May of 2019. What's also to be expected in Biden's plan is $2,000 stimulus checks, to forget a minimum of $10,000 per person of federal student loans, and free COVID-19 vaccination. So what I'm reading right now, guys, is from the Biden Emergency Action Plan. And this was released back on March 26th of 2020. So this is kind of like what you would kind of see like as a rough draft of what's, could happen. So Biden's final plan is expected to be released in 2 days. In 2 days, January 4th. Small bank, Ducky, there you go. Yeah, small bank, January 14th, guys. So if you find any type of value in this live, I appreciate it, guys, if you would give me a subscribe on YouTube. My YouTube is at Duke Loves Tax. So that's the platform I'm currently trying to grow. If you guys kind of enjoy the side, give me a follow there. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow to continue to update you guys. Thank you so much, Tadit, for that fire emoji. And yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. So I'm going to log off on, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh my God, there's a question on YouTube. Yeah. How long does it take to become an EA? It just depends on how much time you're willing to study. Bye-bye. You're welcome, Diana. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay, Instagram. Or TikTok. I will see you guys later. My YouTube is at Duke Loves Taxes. That's where you can find me on YouTube. It's at Duke Loves Taxes. You are welcome. Yeah. I'm live every day at 8 p.m. Central Time. 8 p.m. Central Time. Write it down. See you guys. Bye bye. You're smart as hell. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, what's up, YouTube? Sure. What's up, YouTube? Guys, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. If you guys are coming from TikTok and following up here, really appreciate that. Whew, that live was intense. That live went by super fast. Way faster than I thought it. I think I did better with the focusing part and things like that. So, yes. Ingrid, thank you so much for dropping in today, Ingrid. I haven't seen that name in a while, so it's good to see you back. Models automotive detailing. How do we prove we use the people on the payroll? So, I mean, there's when you file your application for forgiveness, you would just put, hey, I used my application for payroll. In case of an audit, but as far as the forgiveness part, all you do is put what you actually put. So the best thing so you want to create what's called an audit trail, just in case you're audit. So if you're using the PPP to pay yourself, you want to literally transfer that amount to your personal bank account. So that way, and so here's another thing. If you have a business bank account and your PPP goes in the business bank account, make sure you just transfer that money to your personal bank account. So it shows an audit. It has your name. You say, hey, the payroll is me. Then what you do with that is up to you. Tell us a strawberry now. Catherine, it's a secret. I would love to. Why is the video now silent? What the heck? My video is kind of silent. Someone's like, your video is not silent. Which one? All right. YouTube exclusive, not off the top of my head. But we don't know how much we made this year. The 1099 takes time. Maybe available like any year. What can we do about that? Typically, if you have some type of portal you log into, or they may require your 2019 1099 if they're asking for it. So the banks may or may not ask for it. It's Kinsey. What's up, Kinsey? If I have a question, what's the best way to contact and reach you to YouTube? I'm also thinking about just creating I'm literally thinking about making a website where it's just like askdukeaquestion.com. But I don't know. Maybe it should be a paid service. That way I can provide value to it, because I don't believe just one person myself could answer like so many questions. And I believe there are people out there who genuinely want their questions answered. Maybe Google's too much, and they're talking to people is too much. So maybe that's something to consider. Look at your TikTok. Thank you, dude. You're a tax beast, bro. Appreciate that. Subscribe. Thank you so much, Robert. Really appreciate that. Oh no, like all the comments just went away. If you're qualified, so is Illinois given? I'm not sure about that. What's up, Hugo? What's up, Nicholas? And yeah, student loans, I won't know until That plan gets released on Thursday, January 14th. But as far as student loans, if you have student loans, okay, if you pay any type of student loan interest, you can deduct that on your tax return. So you're going to get a form called 1098E. 1098E tells tells you how much interest you paid, and then and you, excuse me, you can deduct that on your tax return. So it's called an adjustment to income. An adjustment to income. So let's say you made like, I don't know, let's say you made like $5,000, and then you paid, I don't know, $1,000 in student loans, interest. Well, if you made 5,000 and you paid 1,000, you get 5 - 1 will put you at 4. And you will only pay taxes on 4,000 instead of that 5,000. So that's kind of how that works for student loans. If I haven't received the $600 because I'm a different bank, what do I do? So if you have not received this, your $600, by the time you file your sorry, it's not lost. By the time you file your 20, I guess all the leads are coming in now. So yeah, a lot of people are filling out the form on the website. By the time you file your 2020 tax return, you're going to want to claim the recovery rebate credit. Okay. Yeah, you can apply for the. We can hear good. Tell them that it's a 3-hour video. They can watch it. They really want to know. We don't know. Yeah, it is. It is a 3-hour video. Oh my gosh, that video is so long. Look, that's a YouTuber. That's a hint. It is a long video. Gosh, that night was crazy. That was one of my that's one of the craziest lives ever. Do we have to claim our small business with the IRS to be able to qualify for the PPP? No, but it's strongly recommended. If you're talking to me, you better claim your business income and expenses. Guys, if you're here to tell you, you better file. Okay, I'm gonna beat you up if you don't file. I'm gonna beat you up if you're required to file a tax return and you don't. Just please file. It's gonna hurt you in the long run if you're required to file and you do not. So please do me that favor. If you found you on the For You page on TikTok, question that's eBay qualified? Absolutely, yes, eBay qualifies. If you owe child support, do you still qualify? Yeah, you still qualify for PPP. Which YouTube is it for the college kids? It's this one. So it's called How to Claim the Recovery Rebate Credit on TurboTax. You're gonna want to watch that video. I hope you had a good day. Thank you so much, Nicholas. Hey, dude, what's up, Tamara? South Bronx. Rent assistance in Pennsylvania will start in early February. Check with your landlords. Yeah. It's Kenzie. What up, it's Kenzie? I don't mind paying you for your input for a quick one-on-one. I'm a college student, so I'm desperate. Awesome. So maybe I should start some website. Maybe it can be an extra source of income for me. Judy, thank you, dude. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Mickey, anyone. The special day is 114. Exactly. How can we hire you to do our taxes? So I'm like really, really booked, but you can still use the go to my website, duketax.online, contact, and just fill out that form. Bedtime, absolutely, Robert. Yeah. Catherine, man, I hope they do help with student loans. I don't owe much, but about $4,500, man, it's killing me the debt income credit, trying to buy a house. Oh, I hope that gets solved too, Catherine. And I hope you get that house. Strawberry Gang, what up, Mickey RN? That's a regular right there, Alyssa. Thank you so much. My fiance and I both have, so I will make sure I file a recovery rebate credit. Absolutely. If you want guidance on how to claim the recovery rebate credit, I have a video on YouTube. It's how to claim the recovery rebate credit on TurboTax. And if you find value in that, please give it a like and put a comment on there as well. So, YouTube can do its little algorithm thing, you know what I'm saying? Oh, snap. And drop my marker, pick it back up. Karen, yes. Carol, What if I just started my business in April? Unfortunately, you will not qualify for the EIDL or the PPP. It can be for the, but you will still have to file a tax return if your net income from your business is $400 or more. You're going to have to file a Schedule C with your personal tax return if you are set up. You just started, more than likely. But if it's more, if it's you, Carol, if it's you and somebody else, you're going to have to file. You might have to file a partnership tax return, which is Form 1065. It's Kinsey. For the recovery rebate credit for 2019 tax form, my father's head of household. This year for 2020, she's doing single. Can I fill out the recovery? Yeah, absolutely, Kinsey. So if your mom's filing single, that means she's no longer claiming you, which means you can file your own tax return. So you can still claim this recovery rebate credit whether you had income or not. Once again, Kinsey, you might want to check out that video I put on the recovery rebate credit for that. So, thanks for the response. Welcome, Joshua and Ashley. If I do eBay full time, can we qualify for the PP? Absolutely. You just want to make sure. So doing eBay does not disqualify you. You want to make sure you meet the other qualification, which is make sure you're doing eBay before February 15, 2020. You have to show a reduction of 25% compared to another quarter. You also have to have less than 300 employees. If you can show those, well, you can easily qualify for the PPP. And you can figure that out by taking your net income. So I know most eBay sellers don't really typically use QuickBooks. If you do, wow, that's probably. But typically, I've heard a lot of eBay sellers just use Excel spreadsheets. So whatever your net income on your Excel spreadsheet is, which is what you made from YouTube. From eBay. Minus your expenses, minus your cost of goods sold. Whatever that amount is, you want to divide that amount by 12. And then multiply by 2.5, and that's your PPP right there. If you meet the qualifications, your net income divided by 12, multiplied by 2.5. That is your PPP. The max it can be per person is $20,833.33. Hugo Knights, can you be an LLC? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Typically, so I don't typically recommend you guys to get started with LLC. I just recommend you get started. Emily 248. What up, Emily 248? I wonder why it's 248 now. 26. Oh my God. 2468. What's the news on the $2,000? Anyone? We'll find that out in 2 days. My last question for today, Judy. Last question for today. Will they be raising the unemployment to $600 a week? We'll find that out in 2 days, January 14th. This is awesome because you dumb it down for people and make it understandable. That makes me happy. So yeah, I just want to make sure you guys can understand. And I just want to make sure you guys can take advantage of us. Alyssa, heck yeah. Okay, great. Absolutely. Carol, so it's only me, but I don't have an LLC or business account, but payments were normally made in cash about $2,000. Okay. So whoever paid you in cash, maybe they issued a 1099, or hopefully you can just go through your bank statement. Hopefully you deposited that cash. Because if you did not deposit that cash, it's going to be really hard to prove that you made $2,000. Okay, so anybody can walk into a bank and be like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made $2,000 a day." They're gonna be like, "Dang, okay, $2,000 a day. Let me see it." And if you can't show it, if you can't prove it with a bank statement or with books, it's gonna be really hard to prove. So that's why it's really hard for you guys. Hey, get started with QuickBooks. QuickBooks is the easiest way to create that paper trail to prove so many things. Even with QuickBooks, there's a way that you can just categorize a cash flow. I don't know, but hopefully you digitally track it somehow. Right? Do you know about getting money from IM? If more than 1,000 people, I will be able. I'm not sure what IML stands for. Renisha, what if you just started your business for what? In order for this PPP or EIDL, you have to be established, or at least the PPP by February 15, 2020. Have a good night. Got to get out of here and get to work. AM, thank you for that bit subscribe. Thank you so much, Catherine, for subscribing. I really appreciate that. John, do you have a quote box we can send the shirt to? Yes, I do. So that address is what's that? It's I'm gonna just type it in here. I should probably put that link in my bio. It's 400 Tweet. Have a good night. Thank you. Good night. Is CPP something that business gets every year, or is it just COVID type of thing, Carol? I have an Excel sheet to order. That'll work, but no, Excel could probably work, but just I would get started. It could work. It just really depends on the bank. I would at least, if I were you, Carol, I would have QuickBooks and a separate bank account. I'm depositing that cash too. Bank statements can prove a lot. I was denied for multiple applications. I have 3 businesses. I just wanted a grant, not the loan. They approved me for 1,000. I haven't heard anything. Next approved for 10,000. They denied me. Well, for the idle, it's 1,000 per employee. So if it's just you, if you're only going to get 1,000, but if you have 10 employees, you'll get 10,000. Strawberry love. Yeah, you can do the PPP 15 houses. I am Academy, Mastery Academy. If you don't know, it's okay. You're very helpful. Thank you. Thanks for all. You're welcome, John. Thank you too. Thank you for saying thank you. Downloading QuickBooks as we speak. Oh, hopefully, Carol, if you want 40% off, for 6 months, I think that QuickBooks will give you a free trial version. But I want to see if I can log into my account. Here's my QuickBooks link, and that's 40% off for 6 months. Quick update, just joining. Yeah, Danielle. So Biden pretty much just hinted that there will be. He hinted that it could be that he could raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. The last time Biden spoke on raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour was back on May 2019. What also is expected to be included in Biden's stimulus plan is $2,000 stimulus checks to forgive a minimum of $10,000 per person of federal student loans and free COVID-19 vaccinations. So, yeah, guys. So thank you guys so much for joining us live. I will see you back tomorrow. If you haven't already, give this video a like. When I end this live, guys, can you also put a comment on here of how valuable this live was and what you learned from it? So not a live chat comment, but an actual comment. That would help me out a lot. I will read back on them, and if I can approve, I can approve. So just let me know in the comment section when I end this live about how much you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So guys, thank you so much, and good night.